And a welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. In this segment, we are celebrating one of our league champions here from the city of San Bernardino, and that is San Bernardino High School Baseball, the Cardinals. And man, what a year for Cardinal City, winning their first league championship. Well, who knows? Head coach Josh Doty said he thinks it's been at least 30 years since San Bernardino won a league championship in baseball. They got it done in the Mountain Valley League this year, winning a co-league title. And San Bernardino not only won a co-league title, they made it to the playoffs. They won a playoff game. It was a great season. In fact, their best season in years. So we had a chance to talk to two of the star players this season for San Bernardino High School, Aiden Zuno and the senior Augie Cowan. Let's check out a very special League Champions edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG. And now join us here on the show in a special League Champion segment here, because the San Bernardino baseball team winning their first league title, well, in a long time. We don't even know exactly how long. We think it's been at least 3 decades, at least 30 years, according to head coach Josh Doty. We got a couple of the star Cardinals from this season, and we'll start with one of the seniors, Augie Cowan. And Augie, congrats on the season for you guys. But going into the year, was a league title one of the goals that you set for this squad? Did you feel like, man, we got enough talent, we got a great coach, we could win a league title this year? What were your expectations?
Honestly, yeah. So I came into the school this year. I just I wanted to change like the mindset around our baseball team. So when I came in, I seen the way our players played. I liked how everyone had a great attitude, and they wanted to like listen and get better. So we set we want to set our goals high, and we said, hey, our team this year, we have a chance. We could win a league championship together, even if it didn't like look good from the start of the year. But with that mindset, we were able to pull it together.
So, Augie, do you feel like the team kind of, started off slow, and as the season went on, you guys, figured out a way to get a little bit better, and then, before you knew, you guys were, winning a league championship and going to the postseason?
Yeah, I feel like we did start off a little bit slow, just because everyone's like a little more rusty, and they hadn't played really a long time, and with the rain, it prolonged a lot of stuff too. But yeah, we kept getting better, kept working, and yeah, we ended up. I think our team got a lot better than a lot of people ever thought we would.
All right, good stuff, Augie. I'm going to come back to you, but let me go to Aiden Zuno here as well. And Aiden, you're just a sophomore, and Augie just touched on it, the fact that you guys, like a lot of baseball teams, really had to battle the weather. Like, you guys hardly got any practice time and games in early on in the season. Did that affect the team at all, and how quickly did you guys have to kind of figure that out and improve? Just get games in and practices and get better as a team before, the playoffs started.
When it rains, like we just go in the gym and just start practicing and everything. I felt like the team was like pretty like rusty at the start of like the practice because nobody knew each other or something. And then like most of the seniors like got out of the team, so it didn't really affect us that much as it was going to be. But it started out good though. I like the team.
All right, so Aiden, you guys win your first league title, first time in a long time. We don't even know exactly how long, probably over 30 years, and you're just a sophomore. Does that get you excited about the next couple of seasons at Cardinal City, thinking, hey, man, we won a co-league title. Let's do it again. Let's make a deeper run in the playoffs next year.
It got the team and me very excited for the title. And then me only being a sophomore, I have 2 years to go. I can't wait for these 2 years. We're gonna win it. We're gonna win league again.
So Aiden, at what point during the season did you guys realize we got a pretty good team, and you guys were in the hunt? I know you had some big games against Jurupa Valley and I think AB Miller. I think that was the co-league champions, but. At what point were you like, man, we got a pretty good team, guys? Let's finish strong. Let's get this league title.
When we started winning against like teams like AB Miller and Jurupa, when we started winning teams against those good teams, we're like, dang, we got a good squad, we got a good team, we got some good hitting, defense, and pitching, and that's why I started like motivating myself and the team to like we're going to win league this year.
Now, Aiden, I saw you guys a couple times this season. I think it was a Jurupa game, a Miller game, and then I saw you guys in the playoffs against Banning as well. But Man, at least during the regular season, I felt like you guys could really hit the ball. Like you guys had a good offense, especially when you had scorers in running position. Maybe I was good luck. I'm not sure, but I felt like every time I showed up and you guys had runners in scoring position, you found a way to bring them around and get them to touch home plate. What do you think was strong about this year's team? What did you guys do well that gave you success?
What did we do well? Mostly the pitching and offense, like the hitting, because the pitching we needed pitching since like last year, and then hitting when once one person starts hitting, like the other people start racking hits and everything, and that's when we started scoring runs.
All right, Aiden, let me go back to the senior Augie. And Augie, man, like Aiden just touched on, once somebody gets a hit, it just kind of starts a hit parade. Like it's almost kind of contagious. Do you feel like this team kind of got hot at the right time, like the entire team, like at the end of the season to make that push for the league title and get to the playoffs and win a playoff game? I mean, do you feel like the team got hot right at the right time?
Yeah, I really do. I feel like our team was, once we got our first win versus Rupa Valley, our confidence went way up, and our confidence in our hitting and everything else went way up too. It, like you said, it was contagious, and after that, we went on a roll for the rest of the season. And it was like whenever there's a big moment, our team, we always would pull through. Like at the end of the game, so, like we had a lot of close games with Rupa and some with AB Miller too, to where like we thought, oh man, like it's the last inning, we're down by 4 or something like that. We'd always pull through and get a big hit with 2 outs or a big walk or something like that.
Augie, how would you kind of describe your role on this year's team? Because I know you can pitch. You're one of the top hitters. I mean, did you feel like, you want to just do anything to help the team win? And as a senior, you obviously wanted to go out with a bang and do something big your senior season. But how did you kind of see your role on this team? And I know you were a transfer, so you came in and you had to sit out a little bit. But how did you see your role on the team?
I think I saw my role on the team as being more of a leader than I have been in the past. So I was trying to help just help mentor a lot of these players and help give them a lot of confidence, because I had to see them that they were more talented than a lot of them knew that they were at the beginning. And you could see like the way that confidence helped them rise in their level of play throughout the season and how it helped. So I feel like overall, like with everything, being a leader is probably the most important part for my role on the team.
And Augie, winning that league championship, obviously that's part of this year's team's this legacy that this is a team that won a league title. There hasn't been obviously a lot of league titles for baseball. What do you think it says about this year's team? And maybe you guys are laying the foundation of future San Bernardino teams, that you guys are going to compete for league titles. You are going to get to the playoffs and win league games. You feel like you're part of that, building that legacy. You're part of that in terms of trying to get San Bernardino baseball back on the map.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like this was a big year to kind of like change the culture around the baseball team and change how the players worked and how the players help get more players to go out and play baseball at San Bernardino High School, and change the mentality and the mindset around the baseball team there too. And definitely think there's a good young core in that team, and they're going to do a lot of great things in the future, I believe.
That's a great answer, Augie. And I'm going to ask Augie, and I'm going to ask Aiden too. This is how we'll finish up. Augie, is Coach Doty, is he always fired up? Like I see him out there and he's jumping around and he's screaming and he's doing his thing. Like I feel like he just loves being out there. He loves coaching. He loves you guys. He just loves being on the diamond. Is he always like that?
Yeah, most definitely he is. His energy too and his like positiveness around everyone, it helps a lot, especially during the games and in like pressure situations.
And same thing for you, Aiden. Is he always encouraging and supportive and fun to play for?
He's always jumping around. That's my favorite thing to see him do. He's always jumping around. It makes the team feel happy. It makes the team feel motivated that they're gonna win this game, not lose. And then boom, that's what happened. We started winning games, and then we went to the playoffs, and then started going.
Well, guys, Aiden and Augie, congratulations on the league championship. Augie, congrats on a great senior season. And Aiden, I look forward to seeing you again next year, man. Congrats on the league title and the playoff victory this season, guys.
Thank you.
All right, that's San Bernardino Baseball here on Sports Weekly on IEMG. And congratulations to San Bernardino High School Baseball, your Mountain Valley League champions in 2023 in this special League Champions segment here on Sports Weekly. Well, make sure you subscribe to the IE Media Group YouTube channel. My name is Pep Fernandez, and we will see you next time.